What's going on, everyone? This is Slackerman with another diecast model review. Today we are looking at the Unimax Forces of Valor F-14A Tomcat 172 scale. This is the Sundowners, I believe, Miss Molly. So I believe this is around during the 80s. I could be wrong, though. I'm a big fan of Forces of Valor. It's probably one of my favorite model companies. I even like it, I think, more than Hobby Master. Just the price is always cheaper than Hobby Master. They seem a lot more durable than Hobby Master. For example, just attaching all the ordnance on this is super easy as compared to Hobby Master. It seems like you have to fiddle forever and fight to get all the different armament on Hobby Masters to fit in. Where this, everything snaps on nice and neat. And again, the level of detail is very good. It's on par with Hobby Master, if not better. So I'm very excited to get this in my collection. So let's take a look. I bought this off eBay used, so it actually came with the original box, and this is actually a Hobby Master 172 scale flight stand, or I should say runway aircraft carrier stand, which is very cool. If you go on diecastairplanes.com, they actually have an aircraft carrier catapult launch stand, which is really cool. Now it comes with the actual, jet blast deflector thing that flips up, the actual rail, the little underground pod, and then a few other things. So I really want to get that instead of this to put that on there. So as far as the packaging, it's just the standard big Velcro box that you get, Forces of Valor. 172 scale Tomcat, nothing special there. It is a window box, shows you everything you get. This is all the ordnance, the standard Tomcat affair. And then here's some more vehicles from Forces of Valor. Somebody told me that Forces of Valor is starting up again. I just saw I forget what toy show it was. They're doing an F-16. So if they end up doing an F-16, I'm definitely going to get that, because again, Forces of Valor in the 172 scale is very good. It's usually cheaper, and the quality is just as good, if not better, than Hobby Master. So as far as this model, again, I love the look of this Tomcat. The paint, they really nailed. It looks worn, like it's been sitting out in the sun on an aircraft carrier. It's kind of a dullish, silver. All the panel lining has a nice kind of like dirt effect to it. Some shading in there, which looks amazing. All the panel lining, everything is super sharp. Looking at the wings, again, it has this great paint job of some shading, so it looks like it's, again, the paint has been faded in the sun. The vertical stabilizers, you have the Sundowners logo, which looks very nice. Up on the nose, you have Miss Molly with a little image of the girl there. 200, you have your big 20mm cannon, which I love that it protrudes out here. Inside, you can see that they did a nice job with the cockpit. So you have your two pilots, your pilot and your radar intercept officer, I believe, and then you can even see the ejection handles right there. Of course, my favorite part of the Tomcat is the front end. So they got the green heads-up display glass there. What I really like is this has the cool shark mouth design. Let me actually pick this up carefully, so you can see that the shark mouth on the nose goes all the way around, which is very cool. I just lost some stuff there, but on the external fuel tanks, you get the shark mouth or shark design too. I haven't hooked up all my ordnance, but you see it does come with Phoenix missiles, Sparrows, Sidewinders. I have more Sparrows to attach. On the underside, again, just the level of detail is amazing. I really like it a lot. By the engine, you have F-14A, 161621, beware of blast. You have your big arrestor hook there. The engines are nicely detailed too, thruster nozzles. So again, everything is top notch on this model. Looking again at the side, I love all the decals that they did there. And then you get Miss Molly on the other side too. Most people super glue this, so I'm just getting it out just to do a review on it. I'll probably super glue my ordnance in. As you can see, it's kind of popping out right now. And then of course, you can articulate the wings, which the wings on this are nice and tight. which I really like a lot. So it doesn't feel fragile, like they're going to loosen up over time. So again, a very cool model. The only thing is I bought this used, so it didn't come with the flight stand that all the Forces of Valor usually come with, but since it came with this cool stand, I'm going to leave it with the gears down like it's sitting on the flight deck. So overall, a great model. Just to give you a look even at the Phoenix missiles, they did a great job with the design. All those little placards there. You can actually read if my camera will focus. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. There we go. So you can see the AIM logo for the actual Phoenix missile, the designation, and then all this small detailing. So again, even in the missile, Forces of Valor does an amazing job. Just looking at the fuel tank again, I love the shark mouth on all this. So again, if you haven't gotten a Forces of Valor, come on, hopefully my camera will, there we go. If you haven't bought Unimax or Forces of Valor, I highly recommend their 172 scale stuff, especially their Tomcats. This is the second one I've owned. I actually sold my Black Knights. That was the first one I owned, which I reviewed. But this one I like a lot more. Just the paint job on it is really good. My next 172 scale purchase is I'd like to try out a Century Wings F-14D, the Super Tomcat with the air-to-ground configuration, because that's my favorite version of the Tomcat, is towards the end of its life when they used it as an air-to-ground platform, carrying the different bombs and air-to-ground munitions. So I hope everyone liked the video. As far as a rating, again, I would give this an easy 5 out of 5. Forces of Valor never seems to disappoint me, and it's one of my favorite model companies. So hope everyone liked the video, and thanks a lot for watching.